someone's here. Ow, it's really bumpy, you guys. It's not much anything on the road. I just passed the worst before I started recording. So I'm not sure what I'm going to see on the way. But if you look, it's not that bad. We're further up. All we got was winds. Just wind, heavy winds throughout the night. And if you guys can see, most of the roads are clear. I think I passed the most dangerous portion of the destruction might have been. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on running. I can't really read anything. I could just drive, that's all. Excuse me. I gotta take my time though, because I'm not sure what to expect, to be honest. Everybody coming out, I guess, to see what's going on. Shit, I gotta turn around. There go one tree. Well, I guess I gotta take another route. That's what's to expect, you guys. So, the thing I could do, I'd want to go over there in the mud, is to, like I said, it's a tree in the road, you can't go any further. I guess I can. I don't want to go in the mud. Everybody else going in it. Should I? I'm gonna go in the mud, you guys. Ugh. See, you never know what to expect. I think someone is coming around. I'm gonna try. Hopefully I can get through this crap right here. I really didn't want to go in the mud, but I don't want to turn around. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And these tires is gonna be filled with mud. My husband just washed this van for me. Ouch. Well, I guess I have to pay attention. I might be seeing more of those down trees ahead. Didn't expect that one, to be honest. I thought I passed the worst, to be honest with you. The wind was horrible. There go more stuff over there in that neighbor's yard. I don't think you guys could probably see it on the left, but that's a down tree. It's just hanging over right here. It's just hanging over. You can't really tell, but it is. I guess I have to pay more attention, because I almost ran into that one, yakety yakking, not paying attention. But anyways, like I said, I can't read anything. I could just pretty much talk. So I'm gonna see what it looks like all the way down. A few of the neighborhoods should be all right, but you never know, because a lot of old trees is in Florida. A lot of old trees. I'm trying to see if I can find some water to wash my tires off. It's a lot of mud. I can feel it. I can really feel the mud all over my tires. Okay, hopefully, okay, I can get through that little spot down there, which is where I want to be, without any trees in my way. It's gonna probably be a little bit trivial trying to get around it, but everybody's being newsy. We all out and about, because a lot of people don't really have to go to work today. Some do, but not a lot. Most people are off. The kids are out of school for another day. I don't even know why they kept them home, but you never know, because these trees are unstable. 1 minute they're standing, the next minute they're falling without any wind. So I guess it's me and the road. Hopefully I could keep on going without having to stop. I could take the main road, but I hate taking the main road because it's usually congested. And sometimes with that, you're stuck because there's not much back roads to cut off once you get on the main roads. You just have to go for like a couple of miles before. So that's why I'm opting into the back roads. You didn't see me? Crazy ass old lady? Anyway. She's flying right over, even though I'm coming in and I have the right of way. That's Florida people for you. We don't see nothing until we hit it. Should have went and got me some Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't know. These roads are crazy. I don't know if I should go straight or should I turn. I'm going to try straight and see what happens. That's my alarm going off. Sometimes you don't know what to expect. It seems clear and then you'll go on one road that you can't pass. I think I'm doing good though, because I went at least from 75 at least around, well, half of 75, let's see, whatever, from that direction. I would say maybe for around 6 miles or so without any obstacles before I just met up on that tree back there. But overall, we're pretty clear down here. We're pretty clear. We're not doing so bad. But we're supposed to have rain most of the day. In the next couple of hours, it's supposed to start raining again. So they say. But to be honest, even when the hurricane winds was passing yesterday, in some places, we had bright sunshine. We're not too far from Tampa. So, you know how that goes. See, it's not so bad. We're doing okay. Ouch. I think I hear sirens. Hello. I can't really talk to you guys because I'm driving and I can't read at the same time, but I'll go through the comments and reply to you guys along the way. I will go through the comments. I have a couple of pieces of land. I'm going to check on them to see if any down trees, because one of them still have a bunch of pine on it. So I gotta go see if they're down there. Hopefully none of them fall on nobody's house. That's the thing about down here though. If the tree fall on their house, that's gonna be their responsibility, not mine. Damn weird. But anyway, I hope not. Every time a hurricane comes, it clears the land off a little bit more for me because it's a lot of pine on that particular piece. The other pieces are clear, but that particular piece of land is filled with pine. I love it because it's close to the what's it called, preserves, national preserve, something like that. I'm not even sure. Nothing else could build behind it. So once I put a house on it, it's pretty much, that's it. Nothing else could go behind it. It's just green. Well, I have to encounter with the bears and maybe monkeys, because I think they said a few monkeys back there and bear. But I'm going to put a solid wall up on that particular piece of land. But like I said, that land has a lot of pine. I'm going to drive by and see. The other one already been cleared off, so that's a good thing. But I do feel bad for the neighbors if that damn pine fall on top of their house. I hope not. It's a little distance to drive to it, but I'm going to go. That's another thing about Florida. Florida is so many opportunities to purchase things. House, land, even though yes, it is expensive. It's going to the junkyard. Yes, it is expensive, but you could purchase land easily, and it's a lot of ways. Even vehicles, it's much easier to buy vehicles here than even in well, it depends on the vehicle, to be honest, but it's much easier to purchase things here in Florida than if you was to purchase it in Pennsylvania or further up north. It's not much difficulty to it. Yes, even if you have bad credit down here, you could get things. To be honest, you could still buy a house. You could still buy a car. You know, it's just knowing what to do. I'm trying to take this road because I want to get out of some of the roads that might be messy. But it's still beautiful down here. It's one thing. I love the greenery. It's like the landscape is beautiful. There's one thing about the landscape, it's always looking nice. I hate a lot of big buildings. Some people love the big buildings, and that's okay. I used to when I was younger, but as I get older, I like the quiet, the peace. Like driving like this through the countryside, to me, is like the best thing ever. Especially like tomorrow, like on a Saturday, I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna go down to Crystal Rivers. I'm gonna try to go crabbing, especially if it's not pouring down rain again. Because I think if it rains, I'm not sure, maybe somebody could correct me. If it rains, you get more crab in the you'll get more crabs out, whatever. I hope they're not flooded, because if they flood, usually their bridge is closed and you can't even cross certain part of going into Crystal Rivers, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'll be bored on the weekend sometimes. I just starting to do things, you know, find things to do that's fun, especially with the children. The fishing, the crabbing, you know. Maybe I get a few charter and go on a charter boat, rent a charter for the day and go on it and try to go deep sea fishing, I guess. I'm going to keep on trying to do things on the weekends with the kids because it's getting cooler, so it's even nicer to be outside. In the mornings, it's nice and cool, but even in the midwinter, by 12 o'clock, you're looking at temperature like around 75, 80. So you can put your shorts and your sweat. Well, I still put my sweater on, but people put on their little shirts, like my kids. And it'd be nice and good to go. That's the one thing about being down here, other than being up north. It's not so congested. And it depends on where you go, because if you go in the dead belly of Orlando, you're in congestion and it's stressful, and you spend more money on food and gas and everything else, trust me. Even buying gas at this section is not so expensive as if you was to go in the belly of the beast, the belly of Tampa, and let's see, I'm gonna take it right here. Orlando is nice, but it's really touristy. That's every now and then you might want to go there and, you know, still, but it's still congested for me anyway. It's still congested for me. I'm trying to take these roads so I don't have to get caught up in no more of those down trees situation. It's a little bit longer, but I don't mind. I'm going to go to the first piece of land, which is not too far from here, and see if anything fall on it, which I doubt it, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that piece of land doesn't even have a tree on it more than the tree from the neighbors. And if it comes over on me, I'm responsible to cut that off. Even though I don't have a house on it yet, that piece at least, I'm still going to be responsible to clean it up. But the good thing is, it's bushy. Nobody won't see it for a while until it get dried up in the winter. Then they'll see that, you know, and nobody going to say anything to you any damn way. But the one with the pine is really like, I'm praying it didn't fall on, because it was so bad last night. So bad. I'm praying that it didn't fall on anybody's house, because there's two houses in between that piece of land, and I'm telling you, it's like maybe over 100 or more pine trees standing on it. And I should have got it cleared off, but I'm so lazy. With people, sometimes I'm so impatient, because people will get to something in a particular time, and then you're like, oh. And then with me, if I hear like $1,000 and I feel like I could also get it cheaper, I'll wait it out, you know, because that's another thing with me. I'll wait it out. When somebody telling you they want $3,000-$4,000 to cut something now, most of the time I'm going to shop around for a very long time. If once I could buy time, I will. I guess procrastination, they said, or whatever. But I hope nothing fell on those people's tree. That's on the other side of town, but I'm gonna go anyway to see if it's okay back there. These people drive so lousy. They drive in like a cluster most of the time. When they could go around each other, they just pack like neck and neck. That's the only thing I miss from up north. Even though we drive bad up north, we kind of know when to do what, you know. I guess they don't really got nowhere to go, and if they're going anywhere, most of the time it's work and they don't want to be there anyway. I don't blame them, because I don't want to go to work sometimes. Anybody tell you that they love work more than anything else, that's most of the time is they're working for themselves. They're doing their own, you know, own thing. Because for you to do your own thing, you have to love it, I guess. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it through some of those. But anyway, I'm going to go around them. I do have to turn off up here coming up. And there's a lot of houses. The good thing about around this section, mainly where they have the houses, I'm going to have to go behind this car right here. Because he's lazy, he ain't going nowhere anyway. Most of these houses back here don't have a lot of big trees on them, and this is where I have the land around, at least one of them. I have quite a few pieces, so I'm going to check them out and see if they're okay. Any trees on them, or anybody trees fell over there, because I think one of them have a back fence. Very clean out here. We're not so bad. It's the people that's usually like the Keys and further down towards the coastline. Hold your crap, lady or man, whatever you are, because I can't tell. Oh man. Anyway, most of the time is usually by the coastline get damaged the most, and thank goodness we're not right in the path of it, I think. This is where I have my land, you guys. It's only little trees around here. The big tree behind it is okay. So right here is nice and clean. That tree didn't fall down over, thank God, because I didn't want to have to pay to cut it. All I have to do is cut the lawn. I'm going to turn around, you guys. Can't take you guys off the mount. If I do, then I can't put it back up because it was hell to get it up in the first place. But these are the houses around here. Very nice houses. Very nice houses. Someone just about to start another house, I think right here. They just dropped this one right here where the porta potty is. This is pretty new. So if anyone looking for somewhere to buy, here go the house. I can show you guys. Right there. That's a nice house. See the lot box on there? They're selling that. Let me back up. And the piece of land right beside it, that's mine right there. You guys can see it right there. Yeah, so it's fine. That big ass tree didn't come over the fence. I didn't want to have, because once it comes over, it's my responsibility to cut it, which is, I think it's kind of crappy, but just that's the way it is. Because if mine's fall on someone else's house, also it's going to be their responsibility to cut it, which I didn't know that until someone told me, because I was always worried about those pines. So I'm going to go all the way around here now. This is why I say I don't like taking the back roads, because this is the crap that I have to encounter with. Shoot. Let me go around here and just be nosy and see what's around here, you guys. There's a lot of nice places around here. And this is one of the reasons why I bought the land around here, because how quiet it is. Yeah, it's pretty clean on this end, but I'm not gonna go back around because that's gonna take me too far. I hope nobody don't try to shoot me coming on their property. But let me reverse and get the hell off really quickly. go all the way back around. I'm gonna try to take this little back road all the way around. Hopefully nothing is in the way. It's very nice. I think some part of Florida is for people that's really like ready to get out of the rat race. It's not for everyone, I know that's for sure. And some people say, oh, it's rough down there, it's this down there. I get it. It's not for everyone. Just like Pennsylvania for everyone, every city and town is different. It feels different. But I ain't gonna lie, the school district, the school that my kids are going to, I mean, I love it. They're keeping straight A's for the past couple of years. I guess with all the other things that's going on, sometimes, you know, those are the little things I take away from it. I try not to worry about the negative part of it, that things could happen, and you know, it's scary. It's scary everywhere. These roads are not so bad. You see, this guy is coming really fast. Excuse me. I think this weather really got me. Really got me. And hello, I'm not even sure who's some of you guys on here. I apologize. I can't really read the because I gotta pay attention. Like I said, these people down here, they don't see, they don't hear nothing, they just drive. And believe it or not, it be nothing on the street and you could meet in an accident. A car just come out of nowhere. It's just weird. It's a weird place, but I love it. Taking these back roads. See, look at this, clean. Up a little bit further, oh my gosh, the amount of down trees I passed before I turned my live on. That's why I said I'm gonna turn the live on, because I want you guys to see. But I passed the major stuff, and that's when I should have really been recording. But I'm gonna go around the back roads down here, because this is also another section that sometimes has a lot of down trees whenever the breeze blow. Because all we got was wind. I mean, really got a lot of wind last night. It scared me. It really scared me. All the lights went out. No one had lights for a while. Generator kicked in. It was for like 5 to 10 minutes. Some people still without lights right now, though. That's what I saw in the news anyway. So I'm going to go on this back road to go see at one more piece of the land, and then I think that's it for the day, because I need to get home and get something to eat. I have a nice little drive, maybe another couple minutes to it, but see, this side of town don't look so bad. Look nice and clean, thank goodness. Looks safe. The other side was questionable. Back there in Marion Oaks, a lot of trees are down to the, and in Sumter County, I know there's a lot of trees down over there. I'm in Marion County now, but I have a nice little distance to go. I'm gonna see if the pine trees are still standing or they're sitting on top of somebody's roof. I hope not. A lot of us are just lucky down this end. We're always lucky. We always seem to miss most of the excitement, which I'm happy about, because man, I don't think some of these houses really could take that real hardcore hurricane wind like they take in Jamaica sometimes. Because lately they've been making the house with blocks or brick or whatever, and before that it was actually, like, even now they're still doing it, wood, sheetrock and stuff. And I'm telling you, some of them, they go up so fast, I don't know if they could withstand some of them wind, like 145, 50 miles an hour wind. But I don't know, you never know, because I've seen roof come off of real nice houses and a board house still standing in Jamaica around, and hurricane just hit. So you never know. It doesn't matter what house you're in. Sometimes if it's your house to get hit, you're going to get hit. Well, it seems like this side is clear, and this is the side down where I have the property. So I'm going to go down here and look if any of those pines fell down. Sometimes you're lucky, you know, as a human being, you never know what God has in store for you. And this side is really, really nice. Really nice section. It's quiet. That one they just built that one over there. I don't know if you guys could have seen. I'm sorry about that. It's a lot of new houses, and they used to have more on the market for sale, but because they're not selling so fast, they have a lot of for rent signs up. And that's good because it's still affordable. See another one over to the right here. That's for sale as well. Porta Potty, now there's like 2 of them side by side, and they're putting up for rent. And the rent in this area is way more affordable and mortgage than up in Orlando, and a lot of people don't know this. It's still close to everything. You get on the expressway, and when you get on the expressway, you're pretty much there in Orlando or Tampa. I'm not gonna turn this road, but they have a lot of nice houses around here. This tree down, you see that one over there to the right? So now it makes me curious what's going on here. It's probably more down. See another one over there to the right. You guys can't see on camera. Oh shoot. Oh hell. All right, I'm gonna turn right here and see, because if I go too deep, I might be in great poo-poo. All right, guys. So this is where I have one of my properties. So I'm gonna go and see if everything is okay. It should be. It should be. Oh hell, water is settling all over the place. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. So you probably have all kind of things coming out of the woodworks. Okay, well everything seems, nothing on top of nobody's house. So yeah, that's it right here on the left. All that crap is mine. Well, ours, myself and husband. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, well, trees are down, but not that much. Well, a couple of the pines fell, but it fell in between each other. I'm gonna try to turn around to make a good make sure it's not on the other neighbor on the left side house. Shoot. I'm gonna turn around to go see it, to see if any of those pines are down on top of, well, they folded in with within each other, so it's hard to tell, but it's a, and I'm telling you, when we first, yeah, one broke down right there. It's halfway through. Shoot. That's the only thing went to the back. A couple of them fell, but within each other. Yeah, there go a piece right out here. As long as it didn't come in the street. All right, cool. And I would go to the other one, but I don't feel like it right now. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Just gonna drive around and make some assessment and see what's going on. I'm gonna be curious around here. Nothing going on. This is fine. This is what I really wanted, was a piece like right here within the cul-de-sac by that little lake right there. But I'm still in front of the lake though, that little tiny lake, whatever that is, or pond, more like it. Yeah, my property is still in front of it. It's just on the other side. And then weirdest thing, I do have a lake further back behind me, which nothing can be built. It's a preserve. You know, I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on. Take off that. Sorry about the noise, you guys. And down here, it's usually pretty quiet, very quiet neighborhood. And these properties down here do not have any HOA fees, and that's a plus. So, and the taxes are affordable. Honestly, they're low, they're not that high. So a lot of people be saying, oh, it's a lot of tax, blah blah blah. No, it's not. It's just when you're trying to be in them upscale neighborhood communities, to get a little bit of light, upscale communities in Orlando, and even over here you have a few of them. You're going to pay them high HOA fees. Like over here, this is a park, you guys. people, it's a nice trail, a lot of stuff. There's water back here too, and that's what I like about it. It's a lot of places to go or do. You don't have to be just stuck in the house. You could just take a walk. You don't have to be driving everywhere if you don't want to. But to be fair, with down here though, talking about driving, this area you do have to have a car or a couple. I ain't gonna lie to you. You do have to have at least 2 reliable cars if you're planning to live in certain areas in Florida. If you don't have reliable vehicle, good luck, because it's hard. Transportation is crappy. Some people said in Orlando section, they're okay, but I believe that in this particular area it's horrible when it comes on to transportation. It's one thing with down here though, they're building houses like crazy. They're dropping houses left, right, and center. I'm going to go down here real quick. I want to see something. A lot of people are just buying the land and then they're building. Some of them, look at this one right here. This is a cul-de-sac. Some of these right here just got dropped. Very nice house. Look at this. Very nice. I used to drive around here when most of these land was empty. Empty lots. All empty lots. Now most of them sold, built. And I used to have a cousin of mine that used to be down here with me. We used to drive around looking for properties and land to buy. That's when I started buying land. I think she still has hers. Most of these houses was not here a couple years ago. It was empty lots. It's a few of them, you can look at them, you can tell they're older. Those are one, but most of those with a very high roof and the extensions and extra garage, wide garages, those are fairly new. Because most of the houses that was here, they were so tiny. There wasn't no huge houses like that. But now they're going bigger and better and more, built with more pools in them. I'm gonna go down here. I'm sorry I can't read you guys' comment. I apologize, but you guys know I'm driving, so I'm just being curious right here. I might get stuck down here somewhere because a lot of this place, you drive, you be thinking you could get out, you can't. But I think it's an exit out here somewhere. I'm just being nosy, you guys. We're doing well, actually. We fared out well with all that wind that passed last night. We really fared out well. At one point when they said a hurricane moved further over to the east, I was like really nervous, especially for my kids. But I'm glad it didn't come any further. Nothing really happened to you guys. So where I'm at, we fared out well. Not much down trees. I think I passed the worst at the beginning of the drive, which I apologize. I didn't have the camera up at the time. So this is where I guess it's a cleaner slate than most places. Some people are digging out and I feel bad for them. I really feel bad for them. They're digging out right now. Some of them are in water, like feed water houses. Well, they live beside lakes, and most of the time when you live beside lakes and ponds and rivers and creeks, that's what happened, you know? That's the stuff that happens. So you can't expect better when you have a big old lake beside you, especially when you hear, oh, I could fish, I could do this, I could do that. Right there, you gotta expect that crap to rise sometimes. But no matter what, I don't wish that on nobody, because when you lose your home and or you're in 6 feet of water and everything you own is under, it's gut wrenching. I wouldn't say heart, just alone. It's gut wrenching. Turn this way. It's sad because imagine all your years of piling your stuff up, buying, and things are so expensive. If we complain about food, imagine if you have to get up and buy a brand new sofa, a brand new bed, all that stuff again. And not just for yourself, for your children as well. It's rough. It's really rough, you know? It's really rough to start all over every time the hurricane hit you, starting over, because most of these people got to face it 2-3 times per year, at least once, most of us. But I'm not going to say I want the hurricane to come, but I'm so used to it, it doesn't matter to me. I live in Jamaica where it hits just the same, you know? The only difference with Jamaica is the house that we live in. But like I said, you can't really even talk about yourself, because it's the people that might not have a strong roof or a strong structure. But I know a lot of people around closer still don't have an electricity. And that's not, because when you start running those generators, it's costly. And not only that, you gotta worry about carbon monoxide, especially when you have children. I guess it is what it is, though. It's not so bad here. Still nice and clean. Just a little debris. I know for a fact in Sumter County, a lot of more down trees. Ooh, I gotta watch this. I'm trying to mess my tire up. A lot of down trees. Excuse me. Have hair in my mouth. But anyways, thank you guys for sticking with me. You know, I didn't expect so many people would stick with me. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to find my battery pack. I'm looking for my battery pack, but it's hard to find it sometimes because where I be sticking it. Well, at least the trash people are out today. That's a good thing. I'm gonna try to see if I could get my phone to charge while I got you guys mounted here, which is gonna be very difficult. So wherever it dies, I guess that's where I stop. It's doing well though. I hope it ain't doing slow motion, because sometimes recording with it and it's dying, it goes into slow motion. Alright, hold on, let me try one more time to see if I can get it done. Oh, oops. I should have been charging it. I'm sorry, you guys. There you go. I'm gonna try again. Put you guys back on the mount. I think I got it. I got you guys back in without. If I could get you guys to charge, it'd be nice. But this thing, I guess it doesn't want to charge. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, I got you guys charging. I never did this before, so you guys bear with me, okay? Please. All right. I think I got you guys charging. So hopefully you guys don't die on me. All right. Like I said, most of the houses down here in this section is no HOA fees. I think I picked up something going over that mud or tree debris or something in my wheel. I had to ask my husband to check it because I could hear it. It wasn't there before. That sound wasn't there before. So I might be in a little bit of trouble with something in there. I'm not sure. When I get home, I ask for him to check it. Excuse me. And these areas are very nice and quiet. And like I said, they're affordable houses. A lot of the houses are newly built, and there's a lot of empty houses down here. And why they're empty is not because no people move out. They're brand new. They're brand new houses, most of them. They had them on the market for sale, but I guess because of the interest rate, well, the interest rate just dropped a bit, you know, maybe about 0.5% or something like that. I'm not even sure. A lot of people was very skeptical about buying properties right away, you know. Go around and kind of did that wrong, but whatever. And we'll see, another piece of crap. I think it just fell out of the tire, whatever that was. But anyway, my husband will be so mad at me because I should have just drove around the opposite side instead of going beside that tree. But anyways, the house is down here, and I want a lot of people to realize that even though people call this area country, I don't care, which I love. It's quiet. At night I could sleep, you know. You mind your business, they mind their business. And most of the time, that's all to it. Mind your darn business. Live your life. And the funniest thing, moving to Florida, people might thinking, oh, it's one of the weirdest of places, which I think some parts are, but I met some of the nicest people living in Florida, which is weird. Friendly, family oriented, like really fun people, giving, kind, very kind people. A lot of people that I met in Florida, very kind. I've been here for the past 7 years or so, and I tell you no lie when I say I've gotten so much stuff from people, brand new items, they just willing to give it up. People buy stuff, and I have given a lot of things to people too, but it's just the fact that I've met people that are just willing to share or do things, especially when it comes down to the hurricane or disaster or anything. Everybody do pull together, and I mean pull together in a way where, like the way they talk about Florida, you'll think, oh, this couldn't be Florida. Willing to help, you know. I know that not every help is good help, but it's the fact that they're willing to help. Some people are willing to help, and it's not everyone that's having their mind to do something malicious or crazy to you, or you know, you can't be that way all the time, thinking that way. But people are so nice. I'm curious. One more time, right here. Let me see. And like I said, it's very easy. You do have to do your research though, of what neighborhoods, what communities you want to live in. I'm gonna tell you this: if you're trying to move to Florida and you're trying to live into a here go another property right there. That's the one I was trying to see if they did build on the land. They did. But anyway, if you trying to move to Florida, do not try to go into a gated community unless you have the money for that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because those HOA fees, Some of them start off maybe a couple dollars, then all of a sudden they're $300 and $400 buying. Or, well, you're renting, that's not going to be your responsibility. But if you're buying, think twice. See, for instance, this house right here is probably going to go up for either sale or rent soon. Probably going to go up for sale first, then the rent after. And that's another one that's going to probably be available. It's so many of them. And most of these are fairly new. Fairly new. People have sandbags out. I guess we all prepared for the worst and hope for the best. The best happens, so thank God. And if you're going to say, I'm going to move to anywhere, I guess, think twice of where you're going. Spending money is nothing wrong if you have it like that. And even when you have it like that, you still got to be careful how you spend money, because money don't take much to blow away, pretty much. I call it blow away because that's all nowadays. If you breathe too hard, it's gone. Money can go really fast when you're moving or preparing to move, so you have to really be careful where you're going. Do your research. We came down here like 3 or 4 times before we found a place, after we was approved and everything, and we got our place and come back. We moved in a little bit because the fact we was living here in 2007 or 8. No, 7. Yeah, we moved down here in 2007. Excuse me. And we stayed for a little while, and at that time it wasn't much. This house is sinking. Shoot. But anyway, it wasn't much job opportunity. But I'm gonna tell you now, when it come on to work, you have jobs like crazy. We have so much work down here, it doesn't even make any sense. All you need to have is your driver's license, good driving record, and most importantly, a reliable vehicle, or 2 if you can. Just have a reliable vehicle and you'll be okay. There's so much work down here. People be thinking that there's no work. Oh God, work is down here, especially for even men. There's jobs. They're hiring left, right, and center for men. I think I found out a lot of the young men down here, they tend to want to smoke too much. And even when you smoke and you just go get your card and they hire you just the same, they're not going to fire you because you smoke a little, pot. But they're lazy. A lot of young men down here tends to be lazy, and I think it's the weather too, because it's like so comfortable. You just bathe, put your clothes on, you just want to go outside and take a walk, roam the streets. Or more like they jump in their car and they go to the beach, because the beach is not far from us, 45 minutes. Depends on where you go. Or you want to go to the lake, 15 minutes. Yeah, although I ain't going to no lake with them damn water where they got alligators and crocodiles. But a lot of people, tend to not want to go to work for the simple fact that it's easy, and they figured out, I'm not sure, some of the younger men don't really want the jobs. The older men, they're tired, I guess, so they don't want to work either. So I guess that's the way it's going. But all I can say about that is, if you want work, Florida got work, plenty of jobs. And I don't mean Orlando, because even in Orlando they pay cheap as hell. Down this area for a man, I know basic, like men just starting out, young men getting $20-something an hour, young men. And these are factory jobs I'm talking about. Construction work, over $20, $20-something, whatever. There's work. There's work. There's a lot of work. Like I said, I know this is not for everybody, but it's for me, my family. My husband love it, my children love it. And especially like for the school, if you're a parent and you're trying to, find decent school for your children, yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not going to say it's the greatest, but it's not bad. It's comfortable. And like I said, my daughter was reading before she was 2 years old, to be honest. thing that's going on too. She was actually, well, she was a fast learner because she'd been talking from she was 8 months, so I guess that's part of it. But when it comes down to children, they cater to them. Florida catered to the children. I think Florida caters to children. That's me down here, because there's so many places and activities for them to do, which doesn't cost much money when it comes on to the kids. A lot of the times people might think that in Florida it's going to cost it. No, it's not. It's not as expensive. And then if you live here, most of the theme parks, and you get your discount for living here, but being a resident, which I think is most states anyway. But living here, you wind up actually getting discounts, especially for the kids. It's a lot of centers, a lot of places to take them. It's a lot of things to do. Rivers. I mean, a lot of places. And I don't mean places where you might say, oh, it's scary. No, really nice places. The place is not so bad after all. Thank God. I thought it would have been more down trees with all that wind, but like I said, you don't know what side might have got hit the most yet until probably later when they hear it on the news. We might have just scaped by because we're a tad more inland than some part, so that might have saved us. But I will not get up and complain at all. Complaining is not for me. So thank you guys for watching, you guys. It's been a trooper. I seen like I've been missed a couple people been on here for a while. Thank you. I'll go through the comments, and you guys please do like the video. I know it's hard sometimes because I'm driving around, but go ahead and like the video. It doesn't take much or anything from anyone. The button is right there. Just press the like button. I know some people don't know how to do it because of where it's located, but it's right above. Go ahead and like the video for me. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'm about to end the video in like a couple of minutes because I'm going to go back exactly opposite direction of where I'm coming from. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate everyone for watching. Everyone for watching. God bless. And if you don't know my name is Julie. I do content from Florida and Jamaica. I do have a lot of Jamaica videos up, so because we're building our home there. Well, the first floor is completed, but the second and the third floor is not, so we're still working on those 2 floors to turn them. We're going to turn downstairs into apartments and upstairs, so I'll be having Airbnb rentals coming up pretty soon. So we have that property we're working on in Jamaica, so I have a few videos of it. So if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at it. I got quite a few videos. We went crabbing last weekend for the first time. Fishing is not the first time for us, but first time here in Florida. The crabbing was the first time for me for sure, and the kids. And we actually did well comparing. We caught 7 big crabs. Then we went back the second day and we caught 10 big crabs. So I think we did fairly well. I could complain and say we could have caught more, but so many missed the traps because of where we had him, and they carelessly stole some of our chicken legs as well. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is where I'm going to be ending the video. God bless. Take care of yourself. I'll be doing more of these videos on a regular, okay? If you didn't like the video already, go ahead and like it. Press the like button for me, or you could go over and watch from the beginning.